Hey guys, this is Zlewikk and welcome back to my EU4 Achievements Hunter Run. So seriously, I'm trying to get all of EU3 achievements before EU5 is released. Today I'm gonna go for my 302 achievement, which is where are the penguins? So starting as a Malagasy country, so in Madagascar, unite Madagascar and own all of the southern provinces in the world. So this, as well as this. Quite nice and challenging, especially with the RNG that I will be having this campaign, so you fasten your seatbelts. But sponsor of this video and the channel in general is Anacom, which is a digital marketplace. Guys, I use incognito and it keeps giving Tinder here. It's a digital marketplace where you can buy not only games and DLCs as you see, but also stuff like Discord Nitro or Tinder Gold, or pretty much anything you can think of, usually at a discounted price. So if you're planning to ban the game, you actually can find some cool discounts there, and at the same time, if you use a link in my video description, you're gonna support the channel. I believe Sakalava is the biggest country in that region, 28 development, 2.5 income, which also gives us 8 of force limit. Not bad ideas, because we're having ship cost, staff cost, and then, yeah, in general, this is nothing really crazy. I was mainly looking for biggest country with good ruler, because all of these nations' ideas are meh. I think Imerina has nicer military ideas later on, and Antemoro has some improved relations, but it's not a game changer in our strategy. This one's also not bad, Sailors morale hit, but we also don't need that in our campaign, while these guys have a 2-2-2 ruler. Let me start with picking up rivals. I will simply rival everyone. If they all ally each other, it's fine, I'm gonna destroy them anyway. While from the states, I'm gonna take power points from each. And then just generally minimize the amount of stuff that we are taking, because we want to grow our crownland. And when you're small, you can get quite a nice amount of the crownland. So let me just make sure to go and take from these guys the 1% loans, and then simply seize land and summon the diet. I was hoping for a claim. You see there's only a prestige mission, which I can get faster by taking this and then just winning a war. From decisions, nothing important. I can choose my cult, which is gonna be manpower, and from clergy we can also take a privilege, so I'm gonna take an extra privilege after all. Embrace singular cult, which will allow me to get double manpower recovery speed bonus. See, I'm getting it twice, so I'm having 30% manpower recovery speed. Unfortunately, mission 3 is ass. We have to claim stuff manually, so I'm gonna start building spy network on Imerina and Betsimaskaraya, which means they're probably gonna all ally each other to screw me, but it's fine. Let me also just take military advisor. Oh, nothing good here. For additional force limit. While the ships, we have 8 trade ships, you go and start protecting trade in Zanzibar. Just over here in the trader, make sure to get spy network construction. Preparing for the war, let me already recruit a free company, so we're having 11,000 of troops. Should be easy to defeat anyone. Imerina has no allies, this guy's allied one guy, these guys have no allies. That should be really good for us. Just make sure to claim the province of the highest development. So Marina. In this case, let's get these boys. I'm gonna right away build spy network on Antemoro for you later. But for now, we just go ahead and attack Imerina. Just need an insta wipe. Could probably go for like humiliates and getting power points, but I don't think I'll do that. Just take a look. My rivals are... So what I'll be able to do when I attack Betsimaskara, I'm gonna humiliate Mahafali. With short truce, but at least I'm gonna get the Age of Discovery bonus. I will also start improving relations with Ajuran, because we'll need to buy institution from someone. This guy's built a lot of armies. 8,000 here, 8,000 here, 8,000 here. With this guy's getting fully annexed. Can right away do that and take full money. just start coring everything. That would be a mission for this, but it's too early. It's not gonna give me anything. Let me go ahead and claim Antemuro here. And declare on them immediately. I think that's gonna be a wipe, especially that I unlocked Cult Islam. Ah, these guys are Islam, okay. That's interesting. I thought that everyone here is fetishist. So probably starting as Antemuro would be better. Because Islam is simply better. With the element of the game mechanics than... Oh boy. Than fetishist. And to not make it too fun, I just got this comment. Anyway, let's re-annex these guys. And decrease autonomy everywhere that I took some provinces. That should help scaling a lot. It also helps with amount of the rebels. For which I'll definitely house this. Yeah, already 70% crown, for which I will have definitely to recruit some more mercs like these guys. At least I'm not even over the force limits. It's not that tragic. What I can take now is some additional diplo rep to increase my chance of allying one of these guys. Okay, I definitely need to try wiping these guys day one. Otherwise, I'll be a bit screwed with 16,000 of their buff troops. I'll go and get these guys as a co-belligerent. Let's see. Can we get a wipe, please? 8 to 0. 0 to 2. 7 to 1. Yep. Okay. Yeah, now it should be easy. Another stability lost. Honestly, I'm not even surprised, guys. Can you imagine that Kilwa just declared on me?
But you can't do this to me.
That's interesting. I mean, if they try landing, I should destroy them. Yeah, obviously they're landing where there's a lot of troops of my enemies. So I need to play within the manpower troops I can still get. I can also try stopping them on the navy. You see I got attacked by someone else. So this is definitely not happening. 26th March. Let's see if I can fight them. It's really unfortunate, honestly, that these two guys can now unite their troops. Let's see, I think that war is actually something useful for us, because we can get lots of money from just defending. Because look, that's a wipe. Them landing here is also a guaranteed wipe. Look, and that should be a lot of war score, because I'm so over the force limit. Yeah, we already have 12%. This is a second comment in this campaign.
No! God, please, no! No!
3 stability already lost, guys. For nothing. Oh yeah, I'm destroying Kilwan troops. And the 3-1-1 air. Oh yeah, guys, yeah. Guys, if you face this kind of RNG if you run, just restart. But I don't have to do that. It's actually good, because you often say in the comment section, oh, you are so lucky, Zlewikk, you wouldn't do this if that RNG didn't help you. There you go, campaign without RNG. We got a bit of an issue with Kilwa. They took Tech 4, so we really want to get out of this war fast. Unless I also take it ahead of time. Yeah, they're forcing me to do that. At least I can retake the free company. Because my other company is out of manpower. But I will use them to get a wipe. Yep. You know what? Screw it. I'll make a fetishist campaign. Even though Sunni will be much better for us. So as planned, I'm gonna separate peace Mahafali. For homely travel. But also, that mine doesn't matter. And then fully annex these guys. And much more money. So it's pretty much all united now. Can also take the Rising Lion mission from Morale armies. Claims, which I should use for Kilwa, that's fine. And for this, I need to get into mainland. Anyway, I can peace out Kilwa for full money war operations. Could also break the alliance with one of the miners here. That really doesn't matter. Money will be of use. Because if I combine it with 1% loans that I'm retaking, I should be able to repay off all of my non-1% loans, except one. Let me also rival Kilwa right away. Then I can decrease autonomy in the newly conquered provinces. And stop paying for the army. With this conquered, I can also take the rest of the privileges, so higher loyalty for sure. I'll for the nobility take more manpower. Supermassive the crown. From the merchant guilds, we have almost everything we wanted. How about a higher tolerance of herdings and heathens? This is definitely useful. And now with this guys getting up to loyal, I'll be able to seize land to get it back to 20. Tier 2 guarantee form is gonna be 5% tax. It's gonna be another manpower. So now we are covering it 250 a month. We just need to get an ally on the mainland now. Got alliance from Mombasa and... Really? We are outside of Mombasa? Colonial range? What the hell is your colonial range? We are inside mine colonial range. How am I so outside of yours? I can just now get rid of that error and find someone better. And another guy is terrible and I can't even replace him because I have negative stability. Anyway, at least I can buy institution from Sofala. I'm not outside of their colonial range. It should grow quickly, but to speed it up, I'll go ahead and use advancement effort. Am I blind or Mutapa just beat Kilwa in a war? How with 2 technologies difference? The institution cost me 120 ducats. So it's taking loans to embrace it. Now we've got a lot of power points. And we got to develop... I just got feudalism, but I'm gonna develop Renaissance right away. To do that, let me sell titles to hit this over 60 for the death cost. And let's dev it in our capital. Okay, there it goes. Should be able to embrace it also right away. Just take on the loan, embrace it. We're up to date with the institutions now, and I can start catching up in the technologies. I could have waited for holding Europe, but you see we're nowhere close to it. Now we'll get it by embracing Renaissance. I understand, but this campaign is just only purely negative events. But anyway, let me just try another air. And this one is, why it's still not great, because it's 10 total stats, but it's definitely better than what they had. First one in Age of Discovery is gonna be the colony boost. I also just got a consort legacy because my ruler died. But it's not that tragic because consort is 454, I'm gonna keep her forever. Anyway, Tech 5 is a first idea group, which is obviously gonna be exploration. Let me just right away go for it. And recruit an explorer. It's gonna take 3 of our trade ships and discover the world. A 3rd comet in 30 years. What is this campaign? Anyway, I can get the claims on Gulf of Aden trade node. Okay, and why would I even use them? Is it perma claims? Yeah, but I don't even want to expand there. Tier 3 guarantee form is extra stab cost and religious unity. Let me start the golden era. Now I can go a bit more aggressively with filling the ideas, as well as the technologies. Oh, Kilwa attacked Mutapa again. But let me start with colonizing the province here, which will allow me to make claims on Mutapa and Sofala. So this way I can access myself to the gold mines. That's why I was not happy with Kilwa attacking Mutapa. But maybe... Did they attack... Oh, they attacked Mutapa directly. Because maybe I'll be able to take the gold mines here. Actually, I'm hoping for Mutapa to recover these 2 provinces. So I can get access, at least this one, so I can get access to the gold mines. I got attacked by Kilwa again, while at war with Mutapa. This is so annoying. Well, yeah, that's actually nice to have a challenging campaign. Just took Tech 6, so I shouldn't be afraid of them. It's gonna be just a bit of pain to do all of these fights. but I'm not afraid. Yeah, even on the navy, we are winning. So this is gonna allow us to bring all the troops to the African mainland. Finish first war and then deal with Kilwa. They actually probably even give me a present, because I'll not have to deal with their allies. Anyway, taking all of this from Mutapa. All of the gold mines are now in our hand. Yeah, I just need to core Sofala before I core everything else. That's fine. Let's go and have some fun with Kilwa now. Was it like 5th stability I'm losing from event in this campaign? But yeah, this is what happens to Malindia army. I think it's gonna be that easy with Kilwa because Malindia was tech 5. Kilwa is tech 6. But let me try handling these guys here. Should be, I think, yeah, we stacked some army quality in all of these wars. So I am winning that, but barely. Since my income from gold will be increasing, I'm gonna already switch my advisor to inflation reduction. And I also got gold from this colony. I love it. Finally some luck in this campaign. Alright, I wanted to take all of these provinces plus full money. Unless it's gonna work. AE doesn't matter. Name placement is perfect, and I have all the provinces I need to colonize whatever I want. I'll have soon enough money to do that. Just keep changing the old loans to new ones that are bigger. So this way we are only left with 1% loans. And only paying 0.44 for the interest. Positive balance, that is before coring all of this. Definitely take this, as well as bonuses to our colonization, same for the nobility. There should be a nice privilege here. And now with some titles, I even have money to build marketplaces. With this colony finished, sort of development, I'll obviously go for Cape next. For big navy, I'm unlocking another mission which gives me morale of navies, ship trade power, and ship trade propagation. And for this I need more trade power in India, which I don't plan to do. But this should be easier, just getting 500 ducats. Tech 7 on admin is second idea group. And here, I honestly don't care, I just want to colonize. So how about we simply go for expansion. It's gonna give me more of the colonies, but obviously also settlers increase and native uprising chance. The 500 ducats mission gives me construction cost and dev cost. Dominate trade gives me center trade upgrade cost, so definitely invest it to upgrade these two missing trade centers and also build some marketplaces and the other buildings. And the dev cost of this guy's loyal and the golden era I will use on deving our gold mines. So I can go to development macro builder, sort by the trade goods, and find which of this has a fairly low autonomy and low development cost. And all these three seem to be pretty good, especially as also the right religion. I can use it to get rid of the devastation. So it's gonna start increasing, same as my income is increasing. It's 32 ducats already. Is it 4th command site and 6th negative stability in this campaign? But at least my stab cost is 69. First colony on the Indian Ocean. We're going to the Australia. And the question is, do we have range for this province here? I do. We are going to the right directions. Where are the penguins? It's on this situation, but my clergy has a bit too much of influence because of the missions of the New World and accepted Holy War event. So I would have their disaster in like next year, but it's not loading when loyalty is over 50 and I'm at war. So me being at war stopped it. And I'm gonna run this war until that 10% from the accepted holy law goes down. So at least we'll use these wars to clean my borders around here. It's not like I have to fully annex these guys, but slowly clean borders, also clear Kilwa and Butua. Oh, that allows me to become a kingdom. Since I'm keeping a low autonomy, my tier 4 guarantee form is already unlocked, and in case of tribes, it is already a military one. There's not much of a choice here, so we just go for whatever. Oh, and we discovered America, right? So we have almost all of the bonuses and Age of Discovery already. Oh, hello there, Falklands. That looks like a peaceful piece of land. Nobody will care about it in the future, right? Tech 7 on Diplo is pretty useful. That's why I didn't dev that much after first 3 dev clicks, because that's massive amount of colonial range which I'll use to get to Australia. But now that I took that technology, I will focus on deving. I also finally built a few forts just to avoid any future devastation that will come from these local wars that I will be doing. God damn it. There's also plenty of devastation I have to get rid of. What is up with this game? We can do it better, guys, because it was like a shorter period between these moments in the video, right? Versus me doing it in real life. But is it 4th or 5th combat already? At least as mentioned earlier, I did stack a lot of stab cost modifiers. I have so much money I can invest into manufactories. And you know what, guys? I will do that. Just first, let me go to Merchant Guilds. Let me take a privilege. That gives me another construction cost. And I will indeed start investing into manufactories. Guys, I'm landing in Australia. We just build my network on these guys, as I'll need their province for the achievement. And I'll need to bring a bigger army here. Out of everyone in the world, me, Sakalava spawned the Columbian Exchange. Did the institution spawn? Oh, it did. This experience of fighting the natives. It's 4-1 in numbers. It's not like I have a massive advantage on morale. There's a massive advantage on the unit types for sure, and military tactics. But you see, we actually did lose that battle. And we are more than likely going to get wiped. Zlewikk, you just lost 2 natives. These guys would be here in 11 days, right? I'll be there in next month. 25th. If I had a general... 22nd, yes? I should be able to run away from them. I'm not losing to natives. Okay, I might be losing to natives. But I will have my month taken out to recover. Yeah, I'm not losing to natives, guys. Easy peasy. Let's see how that battle is gonna look like. I attack with low morale. But the advantages that I mentioned earlier should be enough to win it easily. With massive losses on their side. It's not a wipe because they're running away somewhere else. But I only need to take that province. They couldn't even migrate actually. And we'll need a few more here in Australia. A lot of more. Once I core this or colonize the other one, there goes another institution, colonialism. You see, we're keeping being up to date except admin tech, which I'm spending on finishing the expansion ideas. And that allowed us to become a great power number 8, same amount of development as Goddamn France. In one war with these guys here, I'll be able to take these 2 provinces, which I both need for the achievement. And good thing is, when I don't click an option to annex the tribe that is here, and just instead take their province, they're gonna migrate next by, so I'm gonna be able to declare on them again in a few years. Look at this game that the Mamluks are having. And okay, never mind. Ottomans are breeding the shit out of them, and 122 versus 40,000. I also need to get myself into New Zealand. That's why I'm gonna send the colonies here already, and I'm building the spy network to get it ASAP. With 3rd colonies unlocked, I'll be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colonies at once. Let me just double check how many more provinces I miss. Yeah, let's go and start doing that back at home. Look at that hack box here in New Zealand. I will have to wait just what, 2 more years to get 100% of the war score, but it's annoying because they're having 50 ships I can't cross. And wait here, 5 gun reform. Let me go and take more gaff capacity that I'm running out of. Now the idea is finished. My settlers increase is not bad, 100 a year. And we've got Australia. How about you call it Pengu in land? Doesn't matter, that's in their hands. I'll get an achievement if it's my hands or their hands, so I can keep it as this. And that's what I like to see. These guys declared some wars immediately, but they don't have armies to fight it. Because it's my boy getting attacked. Okay, how about you get officers, you get my manpower, and you get some money. Now you deal with this wars. I can attack these guys myself anyway. But I didn't prepare enough troops, did I? I'm doing the same rookie mistake twice. Well, yeah, I just get some mercs here to deal with them. I can afford it. Yeah, here it goes. Actually, even though I got the surrender, they pissed me off. So I've built a flagship, a heavy ship flagship, as well as 3 galleys. Let's see what we can do with that. Oh yeah, I can't even try because they're all hidden in their ports. Doesn't matter, give me that province. I didn't even try to get this, but I got trade to be 30% of my income. Which is surprising with our gold income, but trade is catching up. So is inflation. How about we do that? What inflation? Looks like my AI, because they have all the troops here, they can't fight wars on that side of the continent. So I can just go to their enemy and ask them to enforce peace. And since they're gonna reject that, I can go and wipe their armies. And I got something very rare. 6 siege general. And with that province getting colonized. There it is. We got achievement. 1628, it's not bad. I do definitely want to connect my lands here, to clean the borders for the Tamni, so let me play a tiny bit more. I'm just casually doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colonies at once. It's a bit of negative balance, actually more than I expected. So I just probably did 1 too many. So let's take a look. Yeah, this balance I can leave. Third idea group. Doesn't matter at this point, but I think exploration gives a nice policy if we combine it with infrastructure. So let me go for infrastructure, but because that's colony development boost, which means you get 3 development, 1 of each when colony is being finished. Oops, guys, did I say something about strong campaign from Mamluks? Well, now it is strong campaign from the Ottomans that took them over. Interestingly, Great Britain still has possessions in France because France is AFK. And we've got Spain, Big Spain, Commonwealth and Russia formed. Also Persia. Now we've got another colonial nation created in La Plata. Okay guys, I think this is gonna be it for today. We did get to be great power number 6 with all the holdings needed and obviously the penguins achievement done. If you guys did enjoy this video, a bit different than standard campaigns, let me know by liking it and obviously subscribe to the channel to get to watch me do achievement number 303 because this one was 302. Bye!